My dear one, have you ever had a dream so big you could hardly explain it? Maybe you told someone and they didn't understand. Long ago, there was a boy who knew that feeling. His name was Joseph, and the dreams God tucked into his heart were like stars on a very dark night. Come, sit close. Imagine a wide valley, warm sunshine on wheat that shimmers like gold. A big family, 12 brothers, chickens clucking, sheep bleating, a father's tent smelling of fresh bread and clean wool. And somewhere in the middle of it all, a boy with bright eyes and a gentle smile. That boy's name was Joseph, and this is his story. Joseph lived in a big family, 12 brothers in all. Their father, Jacob, loved each one, but Joseph, the second youngest, held a very special place in his heart. One afternoon, Jacob called, "Joseph, come." He held a folded bundle, threads of red, blue, gold, and green. Jacob smiled as he unfolded the robe. "My son, this is for you. A robe I've sewn with care. Wear it with joy, for you are precious to me." Joseph's eyes lit up. "Father, it's beautiful. Thank you. I'll take care of it always." Jacob lifted the robe and set it on Joseph's shoulders. The colors caught the sun like a rainbow after rain. Joseph turned, the fabric swaying softly around his legs. But nearby, Joseph's brothers were watching, their faces dark with jealousy. "Why does he always get the best things?" one brother muttered. "Does father love him more than us?" whispered another. "Look at him twirl. Does he think he's a prince?" a third scoffed, turning away. Something stirred inside them, a sharp feeling, jealousy. They whispered among themselves, and though they loved their brother, anger began to grow in their hearts. Joseph hugged his father, unaware of the storm quietly forming in his brothers' hearts. The next morning, the family went to work. The sun rose over the hills, and the wheat stood tall, whispering in the breeze. "Simeon, Levi, take the east field. Judah, tend the sheep. Joseph, go help your brothers bind the sheaves." "Yes, Father," Joseph answered quickly, his robe fluttering as he hurried out. His brothers spotted him from across the field, colors flashing bright against the tawny stalks of wheat. "Here he is, the favorite. Careful, royalty's sleeves might touch the dirt." But Joseph only smiled. He bent low, gathering the wheat in his arms, his fingers brushing the dusty stalks. Quietly, he worked alongside them, trying to help, trying to belong. That night, while the crickets hummed and the tent lamps faded, Joseph dreamed. He stood in the field again, but the wheat glowed like moonlight. Joseph bound his sheaf. It rose tall and straight. Around him, 11 other sheaves bowed low, like they were greeting a king. Morning came. Joseph couldn't keep it in. "Brothers, listen! I dreamed we were in the field binding sheaves, and my sheaf stood upright, and yours bowed down to it." His brothers burst into bitter laughter. "What are you saying? You will reign over us?" He dreams he's a ruler now. A dreamer in a rainbow robe, nothing more. Joseph blinked, confused. He hadn't meant to boast. It was only a dream, mysterious and bright. Sometimes we share our excitement and others don't understand. That's okay. Another night, another dream. This time, the sky opened wide. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed low to Joseph, twinkling like tiny crowns. Morning came. Joseph woke slowly, his mind still full of the dream. He sat up, turning it over in his heart before speaking. "Father, brothers, I dreamed again. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to me." Jacob frowned. "What is this, my son? Shall I, and even your mother and brothers, bow down to you?" Jacob's brow furrowed, yet he kept the words in his heart, turning them over like a stone in his palm. Even father is scolded in Joseph's dreams. We'll bow one day, only in our nightmares. Joseph looked from face to face. He felt small and unsure, but the dreams had felt so real, so full of God's light. Child. Joseph's dreams were a gift from God. Your gifts are precious too. Even if others don't understand, God sees you. He knows your heart. And for us grown-ups, divine callings can sometimes stir misunderstanding. When God's favor rests on someone, it may awaken old wounds in others. But His timing is patient. He is working, even when we cannot see it. Days later, the older brothers took the flocks to pasture near Shechem. The valley grew quiet without their laughter, though lately their laughter had been sharp. Jacob looked at Joseph and said, "Go, see how your brothers are, and bring word back to me." Joseph nodded quickly. "Yes, father, I'll find them." He wrapped himself in the colorful robe and walked the dusty road. The wind carried the scent of wild thyme. He paused on a rise, shielding his eyes. "Excuse me, sir, have you seen shepherds with many sheep?" "I heard them say they'd gone to Dothan. Try the far hills." Joseph's reply, "Thank you." And so Joseph climbed further, the robe bright against the gray rocks, each step tapping softly, tuck, 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 like a gentle drum. From a distance, the brothers saw him. The robe flashed like a flag in the sun. Here comes the dreamer, the prince of sheaves. Let's see what becomes of his dreams. But tonight, little one, we stop here, on the hilltop where Joseph still walks unaware, because our hearts need a breath before the hard part. We'll face it next time, together. So, my dear one, Joseph had a beautiful robe and 2 mysterious dreams. His brothers did not understand, but God was with him, guiding every step. And for us, whether we carry dreams or wrestle with jealousy, God's hand is steady. He weaves all things together in His time. Lord, thank you for the dreams and gifts you plant in our hearts. Teach us to carry them with humility. Give us patience when others don't understand. Heal envy, calm worry, and weave our family stories into your good plan. Amen. Rest now, little heart. You are seen. You are loved. And when you dream, remember Joseph. God can turn even the quiet seeds in your heart into a harvest of good. More gentle Bible stories, always lit by Lola's lamp.